Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah.
We've got 2.3 pounds of scrap laptop network cards on the bench today. I'm going to show you exactly how I process these mini PCI cards to strip away the plastic and fiberglass and recover the pure gold hiding inside. Before these hit the chemicals, I'm stripping away the metal RF shields and frames. They aren't magnetic and they don't have any gold value, and leaving them on would just waste a massive amount of acid. After a considerable amount of work with a pair of pliers, we're left with 22.4 ounces of clean cards to work with. Here's some hydrochloric acid from washing our cement silver. And we have a little leftover AP solution from a previous refine. We'll just add those two together. Day 11. I don't see a single foil. We're going to turn off the bubbler, filter it, See what we got. Got my super jumbo cotton balls. We're done in there. Here are the printed circuit boards here. We're going to give them about 5 or 6 rinses in distilled water. Here pretty soon I'm going to pick them up and give them a swirl so you can see the foils that survived. But we're going to catch all these in the cotton plugs and get it all together and get it in the aqua regia. There was several hours worth of rinsing and filtering. These little boards had tiny little gold contacts about the size of the head of a nib on a pin, and each one of them had to be sprayed off with a water bottle. So we took a 1/2-inch classifier from mining, you know, set it over a 5-gallon bucket, put the boards on it, and used a good squirt bottle to clean them off. It took about a gallon and a half of distilled water, and quite a bit of time. I was surprised at how stubbornly some of them, the fingers come right off, but the contacts, they were on there quite well. So it took a minute to get those off, but we finally did it. And the next scene should be the all the cotton plugs with all the debris and a little bit of gold. Okay, here we are getting ready for the money shot. We got our sulfamic acid dissolved in some hot water, and we got our room temperature aqua. We add some sulfamic acid and a whole lot of nothing happens. We add a bit more and we're going to stir it here in a second. There we go. A lot more nothing happens. I'm starting to get concerned at this point. So we add some more because more is always better, right? Alright, that didn't do it, so we go over here and we're going to get some urea, and we're going to add about 20 milliliters of urea, which also does nothing, but we're going to wait for me to do it here. There we go. More nothing happens. We decided to quit while we were ahead at this point. Quit adding chemicals to the to the stew. We're going to come back at some point here with some stump out. There we are. We got the SMB, and we're going to put about a half a teaspoon of SMB in there real slow. We're not expecting about a half a gram of gold at the absolute most, so this should be more than enough to drop that amount of gold. I'm going to add that in there real slow. It don't look slow because it's sped up 3 times, but there you go. And we're going to stir that up and let that sit. And it is going to ever so slightly, ever so slowly turn dark. And the next morning there was a fine layer of precipitate, fine layer of gold powder at the bottom. And while we're waiting to get a weight on that gold, here's the chips. We had 2.9 ounces of microchips, or 82 grams. So far, minus the gold of course, we have 2.9 ounces of chips and 14.4 ounces of tin plated copper. We'll be able to melt that, and we'll be able to get further gold out of these microchips. But we're going to We won't be doing these by themselves. We'll mix these in with a bigger batch. Well, here it is, the big reveal. 0.0 grams of some very contaminated looking powder. Apparently it is below 0.1 grams, because that's as low as my scale will go. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This sucks. Most of what precipitated out obviously wasn't gold, because it came back out in the rinses. And this pale purple looking powder is what I got left. You can compare it to the gold powder I dropped before and see it's a much lighter color. So we're going to keep it separate. It is what it is. I'll see you on the next video.